Hello, Virgo. April is going to be filled with joy. It's going to be about celebrating because something amazing is coming into you. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo, the three most important things that are going to help you get that outcome. So welcome, you guys. I'm really glad you're here. The first one that's coming through, this message, I call in my guides, I call in my angels. And right now today we have Archangel Michael, and my father is with us as well. Say hi, Dad. But Virgo, this is an incredible month. April is a turning point. There's big energy shifts already taking place right now, and it's going to continue throughout the month of April. It is going to be a very prosperous month. It's going to be a month of growth, a month of release. It's going to be like ascensions for people like crazy in the month of April. And you are definitely one of those zodiac signs that it is going to affect in a positive way. One of the things they're telling me that you want to do, the first most important thing is to remember to meditate. Remember to focus on what it is you want. You're trying to create love and romance, and you focus on the ideal partner, all right? Whatever it is, career, your meditation is, and focus through meditation is what's going to bring this in for you. You have cause for joy and celebration and positive rewards coming in for you. So we want to make sure that we're bringing that in. So let's go a little bit deeper on the detail. We have definitely, look, you've been waiting a long time. Okay. The card of patience, temperance, all right? Balancing things out, focusing on what you want, and everything you've been asking for is getting ready to come in between the first and second week of the month. So if you've been trying to open up a business, it's coming in. Anything that you've been wanting, you must focus 110% and believe it's getting ready to come in. Now we're going to look at what's blocking you, because I feel that you are super drained. You've been working at this for so long, and it may be a time to tweak what you're doing. Okay, if you've been doing it over and over, and that old saying, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, that is not going to happen. All right. And this is that moment to make the big change. April is key. It's key. All right. The rewards will start coming in, trickling in for you. June is going to really blossom for a lot of people. There's a lot of there's a lot of explosion going on in the month of June, and it is going to be important that you are able to focus right through this. So let's take a little bit more look at this. I'm going to go in deeper on all three of these as we go forward. Ending, all right, whatever you're doing, it's not working, so transform this now. All right, transform it in the month of April. Make sure it's done between the second and third week of the month. They're telling me that's very vital for sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo. The ending, when, let's say this is a job for you or a relationship, we put all that energy and effort, we put all our resources, our time, our thinking, our heart and soul into something that may have worked at one time, but it's not working now. The reason is because you're different. You're not the same person. And if it's a person you're dealing with, it may be they're not the same person either. So we have things come through in our life, opportunities and relationships, and all these things come into our lives. And there comes a point in time when it ends or it changes in a different direction. And that's what you're being guided to do, is take this and change it and tweak it. And we'll pull more detail on that in a minute. The third most important thing that they want you to really focus on is taking action. All right, get your resume out there. Put yourself out there. You want to date, get it out there and get celebrating the joy of life. All right, you've got something incredible for those of you. Look, there's the offer that I'm talking about, because you took the action. Now, if we're dealing, let's say, with the 9 of Wands energy, where we're tired, we're worn out, but we do have enough to give it that one last push. That's what they're telling you to reflect on. But push it in a direction that actually works for you this time. If you were doing, let's say you're doing these readings and it's not working for you and you're not seeing results, it's time to tweak it. It's time to change it and move into your true life and soul purpose. You've got an amazing opportunity coming in by the end of the month. That third, fourth week of April, that's what I'm talking about. Now, it could very well be a person, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual, and it may actually be a document for some of you that you were waiting on. A document, I'm seeing like a contract that's going to lock you in to a new company, a new organization, a new endeavor where you are going to be the leader in that unit. You're going to lead the direction of how this flows as we go through the rest of the year, maybe even further for some of you. Whatever this is, it's very good for you and it's going to attach to you because you're highly spiritual individuals. I love you, Virgo babies. I do. You're very spiritually connected. That means you can tap in, you can hear and just know things. You just know things. Well, you're going to take what you know and you're going to turn it into something different that's going to produce abundance, and it's going to cause you to celebrate in a very positive way. So let's pull a little bit more detail on this, and then we'll look at all the different aspects, love, career, etc. throughout the month. So the first card we have for you is the Sun card. Massive growth, a new beginning. A new beginning that is going to become very prosperous. You know, the Ace of Pentacles in the Tarot, the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun card are the two best cards we can possibly get. Whatever this is you're doing, whatever you've been doing it right. This is healing, deep spiritual personal growth. And when we go through this, we do have this moment of ascension, and some of you are literally going to ascend. I have recorded videos. I'll talk to you about my ascension, which was the only time I cried because it was so powerful for me, right? It's like this surreal, but it is real and it is amazing. And you're going to want to dance. You're going to want to sing. You're going to want to definitely celebrate what is coming in for you. This is a transformation of the old turning into a new. You're finally going to release things. And if you need help with that, clearing your karma, if this is somebody that, like, you know, we're in that twin flame journey and you need to remove that karma, look in the description box below. I'll paste one up here too, but there is an event that I'm doing where we're going to clear the karma and start a new contract. And that's exactly what a lot of you are doing in this month of April. So your first message is really about being reborn into this new direction, growth and stimulation that is going to be positive. You're letting go, baby. You are letting go. So the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety attached to changes that are coming your way, even though you're working on it. You know, we may know, and just imagine if you got this incredible opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, and you had 5 minutes to make the decision. For a split second, you're going to feel a little nervous, okay? And then you're going to go for it, right? So they're saying whatever the anxiety is, that is actually blocking you. It is keeping you restricted from getting this outcome. And we want you to end that cycle of nines, feeling worn out, feeling tired, a Nine of Swords, anxiety, nervousness, and fear itself. Because what's coming in is going to cross you right into the Ace. All right, you're going to go through the 10. By the end of the month, you're going to go from the 9 into the 10, and the end of the month, you've got the Ace. You've got the new beginning. You've got that new start right there for you. So whatever is causing you worry, anxiety, and fear, it's time to really deeply meditate. Some of you, this is about a relationship. You're wondering. Now, it could be a friendship, but I feel for a lot of you, it's romance, and we're going to look at that in a minute, but it has to do with someone else's belief, okay, that you may have been listening to, causing you fear, causing you worry. Who in their right mind would start a new business right now? Right? That could hold us from taking that leap of faith. And that's where you need to connect to your own inner self, your inner wisdom, to know whether it's right for you. You're changing whatever's going on. No doubt about it. It is changing. And if you don't do it, the universe is going to do it for you. So do not fear what's coming, but embrace it. Open your arms and say, okay, whatever's coming, I have the strength and the courage to actually do this. This is something amazing for you. So let's pull the next card that came out. It's letting go of the fact that, you know, it didn't work. Whatever it was, it didn't work. The old way of thinking no longer works for you, and you may be going through the grieving period. But this 5 is indicating you are changing your mindset. And it's not just the mental, conscious mind that you're changing, Virgo. I feel it's your unconscious mind. Remember, we manifest from our unconscious mind. Your true beliefs are within. It's in our subconscious. It's stuck in our core of our soul, our spiritual true essence. That's where it really gets stuck in there, okay? And then it comes up to the conscious mind and it manifests in our world. So this is you saying, you know what, I have to start trusting my own ability because I want to feel alive again. I want to feel excitement again. And you literally have the opportunity for that coming in. Now let's take a look at career. Okay, this may very well be in one aspect of your life. It might be in all of them, but definitely it has to do with career. Analyze everything you have going on, all right? Reevaluate your finances so that you feel a little bit more comfortable. Do some readjusting. I'm seeing shopping is on the list right here. They're showing me shopping. You might be not budgeting your money quite right. You know, when we get to the store, if you go hungry, you start buying more food, and that is a fact. And I know I certainly do it. If I'm starving and I go in, it's like, ooh, I want that when I get home. Well, I might want that. Oh, I'll eat one now, I'll eat one later. And they weren't on the list. Okay. So it's reevaluating everything that's going on around you, where you're investing your money, where you're investing your time, your energy, all resources around you. When the 7 of Pentacles comes in, let's go back to the business for a second. If you've invested everything in the business, if you've invested everything in this one relationship, and you're not getting anything back, you have to look at what you've invested. Because in the 7 of Pentacles, there is 1 pentacle off the side. All right, we have 6 over here, give and take, you know, 6 of Pentacles and 1 pentacle here. Evaluate this. Look at this a little bit closer because this may be the ticket. And for some of you, it's this. You get to make that decision. But what they're showing me is it's more about you really evaluating and analyzing what you've been doing. How does it make you feel inside out? And it's going to reflect outward. So it's time for you to evaluate and do some self-analyzing. You can book a session with me. All my private psychic medium tarot readings will end on the 31st of March, and I will not be opening them back up to the public. You must already be a client of mine. So you can book one now until the 31st, and you'll be in my data bank. We have the 4 of Pentacles. All right, you've been blocking this. You've been stopping this transformation. You've been having such a hard time of really adapting to the change that they're saying sometimes you block your guides out, and down here is the past, this is the present, this is the future, and this has not happened even in your own mind yet. It's way out in the future, but that's why you see my eyes do that, all right? But they're saying that you've been blocking yourself, and you've been blocking yourself from relationships and money. That's what I see for the sign of Virgo. Relationship unity, partnerships, and money. And it's time for you to open up your arms because you may have been hurt, all right? And we all go through this. We get hurt. We don't want to let go because we have love for that person. We have love for that job, whatever it is we're emotionally attached to. But it comes a point in time where we need to stop what we're doing and either go in a different direction completely or revamp. And that's what you've been doing. It's like, I don't know what to do. Causing you worry, causing you fear, causing you anxiety, and blocking your inner joy. Remember, inner joy is what brings everything into our life. So it's that big push moment in April. By the end of the month, all right, this is you really analyzing and realizing there is an opportunity right behind you. Look at that. If you've been having a hard time, analyze. Look at what you've been blocking from yourself in your own mind, stopping your inner connection from consciousness to your unconsciousness, and realize what you've been pushing away. Push it away. We don't even know we're doing it. We don't even know we're doing it. You know, it's like we can walk in a room and we're in a really good mood. We think we're going into that big, party or whatever, and nobody talks to you because unconscious energy is what radiates out, the unconscious mind. So it's time for you to really analyze what your real thoughts and feelings are, because joy is about ready to happen, and the possibility is there as this energy is shifting. And I might do a new energy reading very soon. It'll be in the month of April. But again, book a session with me, because this is a beautiful moment for you to redesign the boundaries around you, particularly those of you who are dealing with a person in your life. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Who do we have on the board? We have Scorpio, we have Leo. I definitely feel all fire signs. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. These energies are around you. Whatever this is, they're draining you. They're keeping you restricted. You're listening to someone else rather than your own self, and rather than connecting to the beautiful spiritual realm of help. They're there to help us. Angels help us. So let's go a little bit further, and let's see what's going on in your love life. All right, you guys, this is that big turning point for you. It really is, and it's going to make you celebrate. So let go and release. Now, those of you in a relationship, we're going to look at you first. Then we're going to look at singles, and those of you who don't even want a relationship will be in that reading. And we're going to look at other things at the end of this video. If you're in a relationship, look, you have the power within. Literally have the power within. Analyze what's going on with your current partner. Now, this could be manipulation. If it was in the reverse, we'd be talking about somebody who is manipulative. And that very well may be for some of you, but I don't feel it's really for the bulk of you. What I'm seeing is there's an opportunity to tweak the situation. After you analyze and reestablish new boundaries, you and your partner are going to be back on the same page. I feel there is no excitement. The libido is way down here. Okay. And it's time for you to reignite yourself and watch what happens. Your partner will follow you. And if they don't follow us, then we know exactly what to do. That's your answer, right? But I do feel that the two of you have an opportunity to just kind of change this whole dynamic of what you were doing that is not exciting, it is not rewarding whatsoever, and turn it into something that you actually love. And I say the word love for a reason, not just them, but the whole relationship. Let's see who you're dealing with here. We have the Three of Swords. All right, somebody was very heartbroken. It may have been through a conversation. I'm hearing a conversation took place where harsh words were communicated, and it hurt the other person's feelings. And Virgo, I know you can be ultra sensitive. You can equally issue those kind of words out as well. But I feel that they said something that hurt you. All right, I feel they said something or did something that hurt you. Three of Swords is feeling like you were just stabbed in the heart. Okay, like when we go through a separation, a divorce, an ending. All right, and we have to heal that wound. So they may have been hurt by somebody not even in your relationship, you or them. This might be somebody outside of the relationship. Now, I feel for some of you, it may very well have been, because that card of the Magician talks about manipulation. But I don't feel the manipulation was from your partner. I feel somebody else was in between the two of you, for those of you where there was a third-party situation. They're telling me this third-party person knew exactly what they were doing. They're evil. I've seen like this person going, ha, ha, ha. They're really not a nice person. I don't feel this was an innocent mishap. This was intentional, and they don't like Virgo. They don't like Virgo. Okay, so it wasn't about your partner. It wasn't about what happened. It was about they wanted to hurt you, almost like it was somebody you knew that had a lot of jealousy around this situation. Now, that's not going to be for all of you, obviously. Okay, that is going to be for some of you. Whatever your situation is, post a link in the comments. I want to hear your comments, and I'll respond to them. We have the card of Flirt. You see, there is an opportunity to heal this and fix this. There is communication needed. You will need to talk about whatever happened, and then the two of you can decide and work through this, where that Four of, here, you have air, earth, fire, and water. complete balance and being guided by the universe above, because this is somebody that you truly, truly want. The card of flirt is saying this is how we captured them in the beginning, and this is how you're going to do it right now. Like, you love your partner. That's why the Three of Swords is there. They love you too. That heart represents the union between the two of you, that beautiful love romantic relationship. So it's redefining whatever happened, okay? No more people, no more friends that are like that. If they're like that, if they're, but again, you've got to go in deep and you've got to analyze what happened, why it happened, why you and your partner are going through this, and make sure that it's worth your time and investment. Stop worrying about it and take action to make a change. It will serve you well. Whatever you decide to do comes from within you. Within you. You're going to make this choice. Now, if you are single, okay, if you don't even want a relationship, if that is the furthest thing from your mind, let's take a look at what's coming in for you. We have the Eight of Cups. It's time for you to walk away from all those situations that did not satisfy you, that did not even connect to you on a heart level, and didn't connect to you even on a soul level. You may have been involved with a lot of people in the past that just didn't connect, okay? You love them, they didn't love you back. Because we have different ways of loving people. And the problem why we go through trying to pick the right person is because we're trying to find somebody who loves the way we love. And if they love this way and we love this way, look at that. We're on complete different opposites. So that'll cause friction and a lack of unity between the two of you. Whatever you went through was lessons for you. And those are lessons I feel that you already learned those lessons, Virgo. Those lessons are telling me definitely three lessons were in this reading right now. My guides are saying they were meant for you. They were meant for you to learn. That's part of your soul contract. All right, you're going to clear out the karma. You're going to walk away from this and you are going to create a new soul contract. It's like extending your existing soul purpose right here on earth. And you're going to walk in a different direction where that Eight of Cups becomes the Nine of Cups and the wish will be granted. That's going to happen in the month of April. You're going to feel excited again by the end of the month. And that's when this person is going to come in. Let's take a look at whoever this is or whatever. Some of you, it may be an opportunity where you're walking away from all relationships and saying, you know what? I want to devote my time and energy into healing the earth. Okay? They're saying it's healing the earth. You may not see that yet, but it should already resonate a little bit. Oh, I did think about that. It will be very good for you. It will be a way for you to open up your heart and cleanse out all of this all at the same time. It's like being around the earth is going to help you heal and resolve and learn to recreate boundaries around you. So whoever you're dealing with, whatever it is, look at that. Eight of Cups. You see? Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. One of you sitting there. You dealt with people who sat too long. They didn't take action. They didn't do anything. And you're like, I'm walking away, baby. I'm going to go get my ninth cup. Okay? They're both the Eight of Cups, but this one doesn't do anything. It's just staring at the cups. Well, what do I do now? And this one's going, oh, I am ready. I am ready to live life again. I want to celebrate. I want to dance. I want to feel good about life. Okay? That inner freedom. That inner freedom is coming through you letting go of all the old stuff around you. Whoever you're dealing with, they weren't worth it. They weren't worth it. You weren't on the same page again. You were here, they were here, like this. It goes all different directions, okay? You were never quite on the same page. And therefore, that's what made the two of you kind of sit and wait. Now, the card that came out for you is give your relationship a chance. I shuffle these cards between every reading and it keeps coming out in the readings. That's because the month of April is about love, abundance, joy, celebration, prosperity. Things are getting ready to open up and come down, and they're going to come down hard, and you want to make sure you are in that energy shift and jump on, and we're going to pull a Beyond card for you after the Angel card in just a moment. Whatever this is give your relationship a chance. You may have written off relationships saying, that's it, I'm going to go start a new project, I'm going to invest my time elsewhere. And that's a wonderful thing to do, because if it satisfies you, if it brings joy and happiness to you, you want to do that. It opens you up. That's when they're going to come, and you aren't going to expect this person. You are not going to expect this person. The furthest thing from your mind for some of you. It's like, you are so wrong. And I've had people put that in the comments. I have no interest. I am 60 years old and I don't want a relationship. But you do want love. We all want love. And that's the thing, is what is unconscious is what we manifest. That's what the energy taps into, the unconscious mind, the unconscious mind. So if you're at conflict here, between here and here, it will cause a blockage. It will make you and your other people around you stop. It will block people from calling you, from dating, from job opportunities. And right now, you're at a crucial point where it's about being open and celebrating life. And watch what happens. It's meant for you if you are on the right path. So let's take a look at your angels, whoever is around you. Remember, I call in Archangel Michael, I call in my guide, and my father is here with us as well. So the card that came out for you is Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to help other people really align with their spiritual body, with their spiritual mind, with that unity that I'm talking about. You can help people. You may not be looking for love. You might help other people find love in their life. You could have been married for 30 years and now you're not. Now you're single and open, but you're a love doctor. Whatever it is, it's going to be beautiful. Call in and follow your Akashic records. Research what that actually means. I do not offer that service. I offer other spiritual services. But let's take a look at going beyond, all right? We want you, wherever you are. You might have the love of your life. You might have the career that you think is the right place for you. But there is still room for growth, no matter who we are, no matter what direction it is. Let's see what's coming in advice for you. All right, we have the collective consciousness. The universal energies is saying the separation that you've gone through, separate mind, your logic and your emotions, the imbalance that you've gone through was for a reason, all right? It was actually for a reason. And it's so that you can, again, reconnect, but this time you're connecting your consciousness with your unconsciousness. You are aligning in a way that's right for you. But we can't do that until we go through that separation. And it's amazing. And meditation can help you get there, because the deeper you go, the more focused you are in your meditative session, the more information you get. It comes from you. It comes from your guides. Call in your guides. I feel for a lot of you, Archangel Chamuel will be there for you. Call that particular Archangel in and call in another angel, Abundantina. All right, that's the word that I'm hearing, Abundantina. Remember, abundance represents joy, happiness, and celebration. So you guys, I hope that this helps you, and I wish you to have a wonderful April. Please subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video, and I want to hear your comments. I love each and every Virgo that watches my readings. Much love.